everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Malinga Sise of Urban Harvest Organic Farm. For all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am so grateful, and if you're still new, please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel and click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Today I want us to mix our layers mash, and this is something that I've really been wanting to share with you, but since my birds had not yet started laying, I said to you know what, hold on, because I really wanted to be sure that the things that I'm using and mixing is really good for these birds, and it will make them to lay at exactly 18 weeks. And surprisingly, our birds at exactly 18 weeks, they started dropping eggs. It is now 4 days down the road when they started dropping eggs, but I want to assure you that they are really still doing so well, because I remember within 3 days I had already made 1 tray plus, and that was really something that was so good, because if I can remember my previous birds, I could make a tray after like a week. So but this time around, these birds are really doing super well, and that is why, oh my god, that is why I am really so, right now I'm really so glad that I'm going to share with you this formula that I use. But remember that feeding is one thing that is very important in poultry farming, and if you don't handle it well, you can end up closing the farm. Because I've received so many comments in the comment section, most of you telling me that my birds started laying well, and along the way they dropped in laying. But sometimes you will find that probably the feeds you're giving these birds, it is not the right feeds. And I told you before that Sise here, from day 1 to 4 weeks, I normally give these birds specifically pellets, and from week 5 to week 12 is when I give them the broilers mixture, and that is it acts as my growers mash. But I always mix the concentrate that is used on broilers. Please guys, get me right, the concentrate that I normally use from week 5 to week 12 is normally the one that is given to broilers, because that during that time, it is when these birds need something that will make them grow fast. But from week 13 is when I start mixing the layers mash. So many of you requested me to show you the layers mash, how I do the mixing, but I was kind of reluctant because I really wanted to see if at exactly 18 weeks our birds will start laying. So for today, let us see the ingredients that we use while mixing this layers mash. So stay tuned till the end. But if you're still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video, comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be so grateful. So let's go inside my sitting room and we do the mixing of our layers mash. Thank you. So as I told you earlier on, today I want us to mix our layers mash. But you have to remember that normally for the first 4 weeks, that is in the brooder, I specifically use pellets. And from week 5 to week 12, I normally use the growers mash, of which I normally use for broilers, because during that time, we need the birds to grow very fast and pick up on their weight, and that is why I use the broilers mash. And now from week 13, I use the layers mash, of which I've been promising that I'm going to show you the things I mix, but I really wanted to be sure if my birds were going to start laying at exactly 18 weeks, and that is when I would confidently come and share with you the things I mix for my layers. So today we are going to mix the broken maize. This is the broken maize, it is right here. We are going to mix the broken maize, and whenever you go to the store, make sure you take note of the maize that you're going to use on your birds, because the feeds also determines the performance of the birds. This maize should also smell good. It should smell good in that if it is made for posho, you can also consume it as a human being. So the feeds for your birds should be palatable enough for your birds to consume. So I will mix maize bran. I will mix the broken maize, and after the broken maize, I have maize bran right here. There has been a lot of questioning on the difference between the maize bran and the broken maize. Okay, because most people think the two are the same. Well, this is the outer cover of the maize seed. This is what they call the maize bran. And actually this maize bran, it is the one which normally cakes very fast. And so if you're not careful enough, a seller will end up selling to you the maize bran which is not good, and your birds will end up not consuming it, or they will consume it and they will not perform to your expectations. So this is the maize bran. But what is the difference between this maize bran and the broken maize? Well, the broken maize, it is the whole maize which is broken down without even removing the outer cover. But the maize bran, it is normally the outer cover of that maize seed. This is normally very rich in proteins but low in energy. Okay, the maize bran is normally very rich in protein but low in energy, whereas the broken maize, it is normally very rich in energy and low in protein. So that is why these two move together. You cannot, like for us here in Uganda, these are the things we mix. We mix this and the maize bran. Some people, maybe they mix the wheat pollen, I don't know. But here in Uganda, the maize bran is the one we normally use. So after this, we shall also have the concentrate. And this concentrate, this time, it is called the layer concentrate. 20%. It is the 20% layer concentrate. I always use from Hendrix. I think I've over advertised this company called Hendrix. They should do something for me. I normally use Hendrix. This is the company I normally use. I want to be honest, so that if someone also is planning to start this project, they know the things I use. I normally use the Hendrix concentrate, and this time I'm using the layer concentrate, which is specifically the 20% layer concentrate. So many people have also asked me about the concentrate, that what is concentrate made of? Concentrate, it is made of proteins, vitamins, calcium, salt, phosphorus, and so many other trace minerals. So this is the concentrate. Even if you can see, the color is quite different. Okay, but one thing that I want you to know is that if you do not have the concentrate, please, for those who are not in Uganda and maybe you're in Nigeria, you're in South Africa, you're in Zambia, please try to use what is available. I don't want you to stress yourself that you want the concentrate that Sise really uses exactly, because I will fail to export it to you, and I will fail to allocate where you can get it from, wherever you are, and you end up saying Sise doesn't want me to use the concentrate she uses. But please try to use the available materials that you guys use in your country. It can also still do well, so long as you mix it well the way it is recommended. And then after concentrate, we have this. This is lime. I normally use lime. Okay, sometimes you can use calcium, but this time I'm using lime. So this is what I use. This is the one I'm going to use. So this makes up the layers mash that we are going to mix today. For those who have watched a video about the growers mash, I think you can know the difference. Because in the other one, we never had this, we never had the lime, and then also the concentrate that we used was the broiler's concentrate, and it was the 20%. But this time we're using layers concentrate, and it is the 20% layer concentrate. But the other one was the 25% broiler concentrate. So today we are going to mix 200 kilograms of feeds. So if you're mixing the 200 kilograms of feeds, you need 70 kilograms of the broken maize. 70 kilograms of broken maize. You need 40 kilograms of the concentrate, the layer concentrate, which is 20%. Then you need 80 kilograms of the maize bran. 80 kilograms of maize bran. Then you need 10 kilograms of lime. Okay? 10 kilograms of lime. We have talked of 70 kilograms of broken maize. I've talked of 80 kilograms of the maize bran, and we are going to put 40 kilograms of the concentrate. Then we are going to put 10 kilograms of lime. It's white, So that is what we are going to mix, and that gives us 200 kilograms of feeds. So I hope we have all noted down what we are going to mix, okay? After that, now we are going to go to the mixing part of it. Well, I normally don't do the mixing of my feeds from here because I think I don't have the energy to do the mixing, because you have to do the mixing and then you pack it, and then, I find that it is hard for me to do that. So there is a store I normally do the mixing from, but for today, because of the learning and the demonstration, I decided to come and do it in my sitting room, because I want all of you to know that for those who would want to do the mixing from home, it is okay. You can even do it at the comfort of your home, just like today Sisa is doing it from her sitting room. But there is always a feed mixture which you can purchase and use it for mixing your feeds, which does the mixing so excellently compared to using your hands, your free hands, because the other mixture always mix it evenly well, and the birds will be able to get all the nutrients, which is evenly mixed well. But today I'm going to use my free hands, and we are going to do the mixing. But you have to know that it is not easy. This is the work for men, but I'm going to do it because it is a demonstration. Must be. So we are going to start by pouring down the broken maize. We shall first. Now this is women at work. Women at work. Okay. So that is our broken maize. After the broken maize, we are going to put our maize bran. The broken maize is 70 kilograms, and the maize bran is 80 kilograms. I told you the concentrate is 40 kilograms and the lime is 10 kilograms. And for that case, we make it 200 kilograms. So for someone who wants to make 100 kilograms, you just divide all those items into 2 and to bring you the 100 kilograms. Since someone who wants 50 kilograms, you divide it into 4 and you make your 50 kilograms. Because I've had so many people ask me, what is the percentage of the bran you put in your feeds? Some of you ask me the percentage of the broken maize you put. So I think I've answered your questions. In 200 kilograms, you will put 80 kilograms of bran. So this is now the mixture of broken maize and since today is a lot, we shall first mix it. Then after that, we are going to pour the concentrate there. But this process becomes very easy if you're using the other feed mixture. And also if you really want to do it from home, there are these young boys around whom you can hire to do for you this mixing. But for today I cannot do that because I want to demonstrate it myself. So this is our concentrate. You can see even the color is very different. The color is so different. So for most of you who have been asking me what is concentrate made of, I told you it is made of calcium, made of proteins, it has vitamins, it has phosphorus, it has salt in it. So you can see how it looks so different. Then after that, we are now going to put our lime. Anyway, the order doesn't matter. What matters is how you do that, how you mix it, okay? The order does not matter. The one that matters a lot, it is the how you mix it. That's why for those who would be mixing so many kilograms, I would advise you to use the feed mixture, or you call this boy to do the mixing for you. In that way, everything will come out perfectly well. So now, I told you before that when you're doing the mixing of these feeds at home, make sure you mix it in a circular form. So this is how we are going to do it. Start from here. Let's go on. Start from here. So we keep doing like this so many times until you see it has mixed. So we are finally done with mixing. You guys, I think you can see how our feed is now mixed. You can really see it is evenly mixed, and our birds will be able to enjoy it. But one thing I must tell you is that feeding in poultry farming, it is one very important aspect that we must all take it seriously, because it is through this feeding that we are able to know, or that we are able to see the performance of these birds. Because if we don't feed them well and in the right amount, we are going to lose it out. So I gave you a calculation of the feeding intake of these birds. Please try to revise it and really know how much these birds are supposed to take on a daily basis. Now that they have started laying, they are now in week 19, and they have joined week 19, and I've started giving them at least 110 grams per day, but from the next week they'll start taking 120 grams, and in that way they will now take it until I sell them off. So feeding is really very important in poultry farming. That is why most farms fail, because you find that these birds are not given the right amount of feeds, the feeds with the right nutrients in them, and at the end of the day the birds will not perform well. You will end up closing your farm, and you will say that poultry farming is complicated. So please, let us try to be so vigilant on the feeds we use. And for those who are going to mix the feeds from the stores, always be present at the time they're mixing these feeds, because these people, since they're also in business, they will end up mixing for you things which are not supposed to, like they will end up mixing things not in the right quantity. Now, like things like concentrate, if it's not in the right quantity, it is not good. Things like lime, if it's not in the right quantity, it is really not good. Your eggshells will end up being very soft, and day in, day out, you're getting so many broken eggs, and in that way, profits will not be coming out. So we are done with mixing the feed. I was mixing with my daughter right beside me here. She's also learning poultry farming, by the way. And we are done with mixing. But please, if you're still new, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you'll never miss out any upload. And for all my returning viewers, thank you so much for loving me. Thank you so much for always coming back. We are soon hitting 20,000 subscribers, and guys, let us keep subscribing to the channel. Let us keep commenting. Please always give me your comments. Ask me any question, and I'll be able to answer you back. So for those who really wanted my mixture, how I mix my layers mash, this is how I do the mixing, and this is how my birds ended up laying at 18 weeks and doing perfectly well. For sure, the birds are really laying well, and I'm really so grateful to all of you. So please, thank you so much for loving me. May God bless all of you. I love you all. See you next time. Bye bye.